Yes, absolutely. Madam, welcome to our So Belinda, welcome to Harare. You are very famous right now.
I think so.
You are one of the most famous trending pictures in Zimbabwe.
I realized that.
How do you feel?
At first, it was challenging. I thought of hiding, not going outside.
Okay. I want us to talk about you and then I want us to talk about your fiancés. But let's start with you. Okay. So who is Belinda? What's your story?
Okay. I'm Belinda Nyoni.
Okay.
I'm 24 years old.
24, okay.
I'm a chef.
You cook?
Yes.
Good. So this is also your first time in Harare?
Yes.
Was it your first time on an aeroplane?
Yes, it was.
Do you like the aeroplane?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed it.
Good. Well, we are happy we were able to make that happen thanks to FastJet and Chicken Inn. We're happy we were able to get you into Harare. And I hope you enjoy Harare.
Yeah, I'm enjoying.
Talk to me about the moment the engagement happened.
I just saw him kneeling down.
Okay, did you think he's about to pray?
I didn't think of that. It was actually, I was surprised what was he trying to do. Because he said we were going for photo shoot.
Okay.
So I thought maybe it was his pose.
Uh-huh.
Then I saw the ring coming. Then I was so shocked.
And then what did you do?
I didn't even manage to look at his eyes. I cried.
You cried?
Yes, I did.
Did you get to say yes?
After some time.
Okay, so...
Actually, even the photographer and my sister, they cried too.
Wow. So did your family know this was going to happen?
Only my sister.
Only your sister?
Yes.
And how has your family received it now?
I think they are very happy. But I was scared.
Yeah?
What if my mom finds out about this? I didn't know how to tell them, but she's not my mom actually. She's my auntie. She's the one taking care of me.
What happened to your mother?
My mom passed away.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
And your father?
I never met him.
Wow. And look at how you turned out. You still were able to make a good woman out of yourself.
God is great.
Well done, Belinda.
Thank you.
Well done. You believe in God a lot?
Yeah.
Good. So I want to see how well you know your fiancé.
Okay.
So we're going to play a little game.
Okay.
It's like a question and answer.
All right.
How long have you been dating?
6 years now.
What was the date that you guys met?
It was on the 22nd of May.
22nd of May, 6 years ago.
Yes.
Okay. What's your husband's pet peeve? Like your fiancé, what's the thing he hates more than anything in the world?
Cheating.
Cheating?
Yes.
He hates cheating?
Yes.
Have you ever cheated on him?
Never.
Would you ever cheat on him?
No.
Okay. What's your husband's favorite song?
Makosani, Tichave.
Makosani.
Makosani, Tichave.
Okay. What's your fiance's favorite food?
Salsa and beef.
Salsa and beef?
Yes.
Okay, who's his favorite relative?
Sugu. His
Okay.
sister, yes.
And who is his worst relative?
I know I cannot answer that.
Who in your family is his favorite relative of yours?
My family.
Yeah.
He loves all of my relatives.
Who is his favorite?
I'm not sure yet. But I know he loves them all.
Okay, if he had all the money in the world and he could buy anything, what would he buy for himself?
For himself. A house.
A house?
Yes.
Okay, what's his favorite color?
Blue.
Okay. What's his favorite sport?
I'm not sure.
What's his favorite car?
Land Rover.
Land Rover, hey, put it here. I like your fiance. Land Rover is the best. Okay. And if your husband had to pick between blue and red, what would he pick?
Blue.
If he had to pick between high and low, what would he pick?
High.
If he had to pick between mango and orange, what would he pick?
Orange.
Pick orange. What's your fiance's worst fear?
To lose me.
Wow. Oh, I pray to God he gets it right when I ask him. That's his worst fear?
Yes.
What's your worst fear?
To lose him.
Wow. How is he the one for you?
I think so, because of all this that is happening, I think God is allowing us to continue.
What one thing does he really want from you that you haven't given him?
He wants twins.
If you were to have a daughter, what would he name them? What would he name your daughter?
We're still talking about that.
Okay, if you were to have a son, what would he name your son?
Junior.
Junior?
Yes.
Okay. Does your fiance want a son or a daughter first?
A daughter.
Do you want a son or a daughter first?
I want both.
You want, oh, because you want twins?
Yes.
Okay. What's the thing about you that you believe is the one thing he loves more than anything else about you?
My heart.
Your heart?
Yes, because always say I have a godly heart.
You have a godly heart.
Yes.
You have a godly heart, a heart like God. Wow. Okay. Who is your favorite relative of his?
Of his twin.
His
twin brother.
He has a twin brother?
Yes.
I mean, if anybody's watching out there, this guy's got a twin brother. So there's another Makosani out there who could make you very popular. What annoys you the most about him? What one thing about him annoys you so much that if you could remove it, you'd remove that thing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yes.
What one thing about you annoys him the most?
You want me to mention it?
I want you to mention it. What is the one thing? And I'm going to ask him and I want to see if it correlates.
What if someone says? What if someone hears me saying it out? Because it's not a good thing.
Oh, it's not a good thing? He
Yes.
has something that's not a good thing?
That I know he
that
doesn't
you,
like it about me.
About you?
Yes.
Okay. So do you think he likes, what does he find more beautiful in you, your face or your body?
Body.
Okay, Makosani, okay. And what do you find more attractive on him, his face or his body?
His face.
His face.
Yes.
You don't like his body much?
As for now, he's slim, so I want him to gain a little bit weight.
You want to put on some weight?
Yes.
Okay. What's the most attractive thing about your fiance?
His eyes.
His eyes?
Yes.
He's got nice eyes? Oh, so you're into eyes?
Yes.
What's the most attractive thing about you?
To him.
Yeah.
Hips.
Your hips? Ooh, you laugh when you say that. Why do you laugh when you say that? How do you know?
I know, always tell me.
Yeah?
Yes.
So is he a softie or is he like a hardie?
He's soft.
He's soft?
Yes, very soft.
Who's the dominant in the relationship, you or him?
Him.
He's the dominant?
Yes.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
You like being dominated?
Because it's the father.
Put it here. Okay. And did you expect him to marry you?
Yes, I wanted that to happen.
Okay. Did you expect it to happen now?
No.
When did you expect it to happen?
I don't know, but
Did you ever think he might not marry you? Yes?
yes, I once thought of that.
Who's his best friend?
Captain. I don't know his real name, but I know it's Captain.
Captain?
Yeah.
You don't know his real name? Okay. Who are you most likely to choose as your maid of honor?
My maid of honor. Patricia Dure.
Okay. Do you think he's gonna know the answer to that?
I don't know.
If you could have
But yes, he knows.
He knows?
Yeah.
Okay. And who is he most likely to have as his equivalent? Makosani, that's his twin?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we were able to run through these questions because I'm going to ask him and we'll see if your answers were actually correlating. Okay. And I'm going to have you guys together in a minute, okay? All right, so we're about to switch cars and we'll have him come here and you go there. So this is going to be fun. You can't cheat, so you can't tell him, okay?
I want to tell you something.
Okay, tell
You
me.
might not know the name of my maid of honor. But maybe he will say my young sister.
Your young sister?
Yes, he met him once.
He met her?
Yeah, he met her once.
He met her once?
At a wedding.
At a wedding?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think he's going to know that?
Yeah. I told him about her.
Okay, so what one question do you think I should ask him that if he gets wrong, you're going to be very upset?
No, nothing.
Does he know your birthday?
Yes,
what date is your birthday?
27 June.
What date is his birthday?
13 February.
Okay, February. Okay, let's do this. All right. Thank you. So he's right outside, so you can get out and he can come in.
Okay.
Are you tired of waiting in long fuel queues and not spending your time more productively? Well, send a lightie. Hundreds of skilled and unskilled lighties are waiting in your area to do the tasks you don't have the time to do. Simply download the app and type in the task you need someone to do. Pick your requirements and submit. You can get a lightie to do ironing, shopping, plumbing, cleaning, tech help, queuing, absolutely anything. All the lighties in your local area get notifications of all the jobs available. When a lightie accepts your job, they're on their way. You only pay for the time it takes for them to do the task. Send a lightie. Available this February. To become a lightie, go to lightie.co.zw.
All right, Makosani, thank you for joining the show.
Welcome
to Harare, as I said earlier.
Thank you. Nice place.
Tell me something.
Yes.
Why did you engage this girl?
Because I needed to raise the level of allow to a next stage. You know, to a next level where we get to commit more, and possibly, you know, I just wish I could do, you know, things faster and live with him. Okay.
Wow. You know, so I asked a couple of questions and I wanted to see how well she knows you, and now we want to see how well you know her. But I'm going to try and get some answers of the questions I had asked her. So I'm going to start with this. What attracts you about her the most?
About her?
Yeah.
Her personality.
Okay. What about the personality?
She's charming, she's fun, she's always laughing. She knows how to, you know, when I'm stressed, she relieves my stress.
Wow, how does she do that?
She's full of jokes, that girl. Yeah, she's full of jokes.
That's how she relieves your stress?
She's never really serious about things. You know? Yeah, she's always laughing. So
that's how she relieves your stress?
Yeah, that's how. That's it.
So, what's your favorite? If you had to pick one between her face and her body, what did you pick?
Her face.
Her face? Okay. What's your favorite feature on her body?
Her eyes.
Her eyes? Okay. What do you think is her favorite feature on your body?
I'd say my eyes.
Your eyes?
Yeah. I mean,
what is it about these eyes, man? What's up with your eyes?
Well, I'll just say my eyes because she loves looking me straight in the eye most of the time.
Most of the time?
Yeah.
Especially which time?
She maintains the contact.
Wow.
Especially which time?
Especially?
All the time. All the time. All the time.
Okay, so what date did you start dating?
The day we started dating. Well, I took her out for the first date. It was on her birthday. That was the 27th of June.
That's a
6 years
birthday?
ago. Yeah.
You sure that's a birthday?
Yeah, that's her birthday. Yeah.
Who's her favorite relative?
It must be her sister.
Okay, who is her favorite relative of yours?
Of mine. It must be my brother.
Your brother, your twin brother?
My twin brother.
Who is your favorite relative of hers?
I'd say her sister.
Her sister?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you like her sister?
Well, she gives me tips about her. Yeah, because when I was engaging, she also gave me the size of the ring. Like if I tell her something, she can keep it.
Mm-hmm.
She can keep a secret.
Do you think she has nice hips?
Oh, yeah.
Do you like her hips?
Yeah, so much.
You like them so much?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your worst fear in life?
My worst fear. Now that we are in this situation, my worst fear is that all those people posting things on media, offering stuff will just disappear. Like, that's my worst fear.
Wow, that would suck.
That would suck.
What do you think her worst fear is?
Me leaving her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Put it here, man. Put it here, man. Okay.
Yeah.
So this girl lives her life with the fear that Makosani could go.
No, the reason why I say that because she once mentioned it. So I thought, oh, really? And I kept it in mind. I think that's her worst fear.
Would it be your worst fear to lose her?
Yeah, it would be.
Is there something you would be afraid of?
Very much.
How long have you been dating?
6 years now.
6 years. What's the most annoying thing about her?
The most annoying thing. I'd say when she begins to get talkative. Yeah, when she begins to talk, she loves talking a lot. When especially when we argue, when she begins to talk, I'll be like, okay. That's the annoying part.
How do you get her to keep quiet?
I just keep quiet.
You keep quiet?
I let her talk and talk and talk till she feels maybe
Her heart is no
satisfied.
longer,
Yeah.
the heart is no longer beating.
Yeah.
And if you had any amount of money in the world, what one thing would you buy for yourself?
For myself,
Yeah.
I would buy a house.
Buy a house? Okay.
I would buy a house.
Okay, so if you had to pick between high and low, what would you pick?
High.
If you had to pick between blue and red?
I'd say blue.
If you had to pick between an orange and an apple?
I'd say an orange.
Okay. What skill set does your fiance possess that you love the most?
Her cooking skills. She's a very great cook. She's a very great cook.
What's your favorite meal?
It's chwala.
With
It's
what?
Salsa and beef.
Salsa and beef. What's her favorite meal?
I'd say salsa maybe and beef stew. She always orders that.
She always orders that. Okay. Where is the first place you met?
The first place we met, I approached it. The first place I approached her was at Chicken Inn, but I had seen her before.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And what was the first thing you said to her?
I don't know if I can still remember. I think I said, I think I know you from somewhere.
Wow. Do you mean that, or you?
I know. She obviously knew that. It was just a point,
And what did she say?
She ridiculed me.
She ridiculed you. And then what happened?
And then kept on and kept on and kept on.
And then?
Till she gave me her numbers. And
this is all happening in Chicken Inn?
Yeah.
Wow. That same Chicken Inn?
No, not the same Chicken Inn. The one in Clyde Court, yeah.
What's the thing that makes her happy more than anything else in the world?
I'll say cooking.
Cooking? What makes you happy more than anything else in the world?
Preaching.
Preaching? You're a preacher?
I'm a preacher, yes.
Oh, God. Okay, Pastor. What's your favorite sport?
Rugby.
Rugby? What's your favorite team?
Sharks.
Sharks. Good team. Very good choice. If you had to pick any place in the world where you could take her, what place would you take her?
Take it out.
Yes, like anywhere in the world. If you could like spin a globe and pick a spot, what spot would that be?
I'll say Hawaii.
Hawaii? Okay. What's the best moment you have of her?
Best moment I have of her was I'd say maybe on Valentine's Day. Yeah.
What happened on Valentine's Day? I mean, wow. What happened on Valentine's Day?
On Valentine's Day. We went to see a movie. It was about, I think 3 years ago. Yeah, we went to see a movie and we just had the time of our life.
Ooh, Pastor! You had the time of your life, Pastor!
In a good way, though.
I mean, did she have the time of her life?
I think so, because, you know, we had a conversation the kind we never had before, you know.
The time of your life over a conversation?
Over a conversation. It was more like a commitment thing. Like she told me things that she never told me before back in the day. So I think it was a highlight. It was something that I felt in my heart that, hey, this is serious now.
When you started getting the responses after your pictures went up, what was the first thing that you thought?
When I started what?
How did you feel about the reaction to your picture going out?
Well, I was excited at first. Then when I actually read the comments, what people were saying, I kind of felt like down because they were just trolling.
How many Facebook friends did you have before this happened?
Well, I'm not really on Facebook, so
you're not even on Facebook?
I'm not on Facebook.
Are you on Instagram?
No.
Twitter?
No. Now that we did open a Facebook page, the Chicken in Love Story. And
Chicken in Love Story.
Yeah, it's new. There is this one that people opened. I don't know who opened it. It's not me. It's not me. It had 1,000 followers the last I checked.
Wow.
It's not me. It's not me.
Why are you not on social media?
I really don't like that too much.
Is she on social media?
Nah.
She's not. So both of you are not on social media.
I will not.
And yet now you are social media sensations.
Yeah.
So do you know how to operate Facebook?
Yeah, I do know. I didn't know how to operate Facebook, Instagram. I once went in, I didn't like the thing. I deleted the accounts. I once used Facebook, I deleted the accounts. Twitter, I deleted the accounts. I guess I just want a bit more private life.
What do you think she considers the most attractive thing about you?
Most attractive thing?
All else being equal, what does she think is the most attractive thing about you?
I'll say my persona.
Your persona? Okay. And all else being equal, what do you consider the most attractive thing about her?
I'll still say her personality.
Her personality. Well, this is going to be exciting. I mean, you're going to compare the answers when the show is put together.
Oh gosh.
But for now, I can tell you. How do you know you're ready?
To do what?
To be married.
How do you know you're ready? When you love her so much, you know, when you love her so much, you don't want to spend some time with her apart from her. You know you're ready. When you just want to be there with her every day.
Do you think she is ready?
She is.
What would you have done if she said no?
I would have had a heart attack. I would have had a heart attack. No lie.
Was she your first girlfriend?
No.
Was she your second girlfriend? I mean, what? How many have you tried this before and did it go and it didn't work out?
I've never got to a stage where I got engaged.
Right.
I've never really been committed this much. So this
is
my
6 years. Time. Why did it take you so long?
Oh, it's like we've been together and apart a bit. Not apart really as in broke up, but distant. Because you know I work in South Africa.
Right.
So I had to go some time, come back on holidays. Yeah, so the relationship kind of, that's the reason why it kind of took too long.
Makosani, how are you finding Harare so far?
Oh, Harare is very good.
You like it?
I like everything, every bit of it. Yeah.
How are the people treating you?
Like celebrities. It's like we're celebrities or something.
So your relationship, I've now understood you guys have been together for 6 years.
Yes.
This is your first time in Harare, both of you. It was your first time on an aeroplane, both of you.
Yes.
So you're really living a dream right now. How did you get so lucky, Makosani?
Yo, I'll just say thanks to social media. It wasn't anything planned, it just happened on its own. So we just thank God.
And here you are.
And here we are.
Okay.
Just like that.
I want to talk about your future. I think everybody has kind of already asked you where you came from, how you met. You've done a lot of that. Where are you going now? So what's the next big thing in your lives?
Well, the plan still stands because I wanted to engage her, lobola her, and marry her.
Okay.
So I'm still gonna do that, and I think that's basically what I'm gonna do.
How much do you think she's gonna cost?
Ooh, she's gonna be worth a lot.
How much do you think you're gonna cost? Belinda. Do you think he can afford you? What type of car would you like to show up in? Land Rover? What type of car would you like it to show up in?
Oh, I'll say Jaguar.
Jaguar?
Jaguar. Any kind. I love Jaguar.
So, I mean, I know a lot of people are offering you a lot of things.
Yes,
One of the things I'm going to make sure you guys get is on your wedding day, I'm going to make sure you have the best Jaguars and Land Rovers in the country too.
Oh, wow.
To get you there. So you can consider the car's done, okay?
Oh, thank you very much.
You can consider that done. And I know that Makeup by Gamu, who does makeup for the show, they've committed that they'll come and do your makeup too, amongst everybody else who wants to come and help you. So we got your back, okay? We have your back.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's well appreciated.
Do you think out of 100, 100 being perfect, 0 being imperfect, how compatible are you? 100? What do you think?
I'll go for 99.
99? Okay, so we're going to check science. I mean, I'm sure God says one thing, but I just want to see what science says. So can you look up on the internet what your compatibility is and read it for us?
Cancer and Aquarius, sexual and intimacy compatibility.
Okay.
A sexual relationship between Cancer and Aquarius can be stressful for both partners.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
Do you agree that your sexual relationship can be
stressful?
You've never had such
Well,
I mean, of course, but do you agree that it can be stressful?
It's unexplored right now, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, go on.
It says Aquarius will not be able to make the needed change to be gentler to their Cancer partner.
Are you going? You're going to find it hard to make change, to be gentler.
I think so. I don't know, but I think
okay, go ahead.
Okay. There is too much energy in Aquarius. Okay, that may be true. That needs to be grounded through their physical activity, and this includes sex. Oh.
Oh, come on, Pastor. All right.
But no comment there. No comment there. Cancer doesn't really understand this and is convinced that in sexual relations with someone you love, only emotions should be shared.
Go on.
Yeah. If Aquarius finds a way to slow down and not force anything on their partner, and if Cancer allows their rational mind to take over for some of the time they spend together, they might share an exciting sexual experience.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Okay. Cancer will bring emotions and tenderness to their sex life, and Aquarius won't ever let boring routine take over. I wish it could happen like that.
Okay, let's go.
If they compromise on experimenting and emotional exchange, they could even start having fun.
Wow. You guys could even have fun. Look at this. Okay, let's go.
I think that's it.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, it goes
down.
down. Yes, yes. Cancer is unusually loyal and honest, except. I think that's It says cancer is usually loyal and honest, except in situations where they are scared of the aggressive reaction of their loved one. Loyal and honest. They could make grand ideas come true, especially those that need a lot of people involved on their way to become real. Oh, okay.
Oh, look at you, girl.
However, they might have trouble talking to each other in the same tone or understanding each other in the first place. Come on. Yeah.
You need to screenshot this.
I need to screenshot it. We might need to prove it true or false someday. I don't know. Some parts true, some parts
we
false.
can check up on you guys in a year from now and see how you're getting on. Come on. Okay, Mama, your turn. Your turn. Come on. Okay. Come on. Oh man, thank you guys. Thank you for teaching me that song. I'm gonna play it a lot. So is that like your jam?
Yeah, that's my chain. That's our chain. Yeah.
Okay, and so how did that become you guys' song?
Well, the fact that it mentions my name in there, Linda used to love to play it.
Yeah.
You know, the song actually says, right now I could have been in the mountains, go Makosani. Yeah.
He stays in South Africa.
So
Okay. Say that again.
Yeah, it means like it's been a while since I've last.
Wow.
So,
okay. And then.
Every time she misses me, she sends me that video. She sends me that audio. You know.
So say it in Debela. Say it in the language. So say it in the language again. Inga. What? Okay. Did you just say something to me right there? Okay, so you stay in South Africa, you stay in Bulawayo?
No, actually, yeah, I work in South Africa.
Okay,
yeah,
so how do you manage the distance?
Yeah, we're managing it because we are on constant communication, and it's not. I haven't been there for a very long time, so I work there. Every holiday I come here, I see her. Yeah.
Why Chicken Inn? Why did you decide to go and do this special moment that is so dear and that you remember for the rest of your lives in Chicken Inn?
Well, I've had a lot of questions like that. You know, Chicken Inn, to me, it has history between us.
Okay.
It has history between us. You know, when I approached this girl, she was a Chicken Inn, you know.
You were in Chicken Inn?
Yes.
You like Chicken Inn?
Hello.
Yeah. So it's got history between us. So I just wanted to, whenever I think of our love, I just thought maybe I should just add it in so that I can connect, you know, where we're coming from to where we're going right now, you know.
If you had to describe, you used to love that chicken.
I need to love the chicken. Yeah, you got to make it.
You'll be cooking it?
You got the secret recipe.
Okay, so if you had to describe your love
Yes.
for your wife to be, in a way that can help us understand who we're watching you from the sidelines, how would you describe your love for her?
Okay, I wouldn't want to put it in one word because it wouldn't describe much, but I'll say I've been with her for a while and I know her flaws. I know where she's perfect. I know where she's good. She knows my flaws. She knows where I'm perfect, but she loves me nonetheless. You know, she's comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with who she is. So the love is just invincible. It wouldn't be the word, but I really can see what can break us right now.
And how would you describe your love for him?
A lot. I have never thought of living without him. It's all that I need.
Wow. All that you need.
So sweet.
Yeah.
So sweet.
So now seeing that you're a pastor,
Yes.
are you ready to be a mfundisi? A mfundisi?
Actually, it was my dream to be married to a pastor.
It was your dream.
Yeah.
Why?
I just want to live a godly life.
And then you are now about to be married to a pastor.
Yes.
So who helps you guys keep it together? You know, one of the hardest things to do is to keep a marriage together in this generation.
Yes.
Even to get married is hard. Who do you go to when you need to keep the sacrosanctity of your...
Well, there are a lot of people that help us. It's not really maybe one person. There are relatives, there are friends, there are co-pastors, there are some other pastors. You know, her sisters. Sometimes when we have maybe a bit of differences, they just sort us out. They advise us on things.
So you have a very good support structure around you.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Now, I mean, after 6 years, you guys took a while to get to this place.
Yeah.
What took you so long?
The fact that sometimes I have to go and work in South Africa and I'll be distant from her. So I still needed time, you know, to get to know her better.
What do you think marriage life is?
Ups and downs.
What are you expecting? Okay. What are you
Whether we fight or we don't.
what are you bringing to it?
Business, love.
Okay. So I know I'm taking you guys to drop you off at Chicken Inn. There's a lot of people waiting for you there who want to meet you. Now, there's a lot of people who've wanted to give you guys the fairy tale wedding at the very least. But people don't really know how to get hold of you. So how do people find you if they want to help you guys with what you're doing?
Well, we have opened a Facebook page,
Okay.
the Chicken Inn Love Story,
Uh-huh.
and same thing on on Instagram.
So they just go to Facebook and they look for the Chicken Inn Love Story.
Love Story, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your message to them, the people who've been coming in and showing their hands?
You know, the people who've been coming in and showing their hands. I just wanna first of all thank them very much for the support. We didn't know that from where we started we will end up like this. And I just wanna say keep on believing in God and believing in love, because this thing is divine. I understand it. In the way I understand it, it's God's doing, and as long as we believe in love, I think we won't go wrong.
What's the most important thing to you guys as a couple? I'll start maybe Belinda first.
The most important thing to us
As a couple.
is love.
Love.
Yes.
Okay, and what is the secret to a long-lasting love?
Well, I'd say understanding.
Understanding?
Yeah.
Loyal.
Loyal.
Yeah.
What would you do if he cheated on you?
Actually, doesn't have to know this one. It's my secret. But even if you cheat on me, I will never leave you. I will break, I will cry, I will do everything, but I'll still love you.
If she ever cheated on you?
He
On
will
me?
leave me.
I've never really thought about that part, but I'll be heartbroken. Yeah. I don't know what I'll do, but one thing for sure, I'll be heartbroken.
You'll be heartbroken?
Very heartbroken.
What's the worst thing she can do to hurt you?
To hurt me. It's cheating on me. That would be the worst thing.
With who? Who's the worst person she can cheat on you with?
Maybe somebody I know. That would be worst.
Like who?
Somebody, maybe my friends. Like, yeah.
Like which one?
No, I can say.
And what's the worst thing he can do to hurt you?
Huh?
What's the worst thing he can do to hurt you? Wow.
Yeah.
That is so deep.
Yeah, that's so deep. That is
Well,
so
you
deep.
guys are, you're absolute sweethearts, and I think everybody is so enchanted by you. We obviously wish you all the best, and we wish you the best possible situation you find yourselves in. I'm glad we were able to make this trip happen, and you guys were able to come, and we're able to host you in Harare. So maybe just to close off, because we're about to get to Chicken Inn where I must drop you off, is what if you could say, if you had the whole world quiet and the whole world was silent for a moment and all they could hear is what you have to say, Belinda, what would you say to the world? Everybody's quiet. You thank them?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no.
Helping us to reach our dream. They're so nice. I have never seen this before.
Mm-hmm.
I have never. Actually, in Inika, I think since I was born, favor is always following me. So I really need to thank God and thank the whole world, my parents, my guidance, and everyone.
And Pastor, if the whole world was
Well,
listening to you and nobody spoke,
You know, I would say one word, but I say it from the very depth of my heart. Believe. I think believing is what got us here. In fact, I didn't think I would get here to say, but believing in God, I have never stopped believing in God. I've never stopped believing in love. I've never stopped believing in Linda and believing in ourselves and in our relationship. I think believing.
Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your time here. And I cannot wait to see what's going to become of you. So this is called Borough del Semleve Village. It's the uptown version of Harare.
Wow.
And this is where Chicken Inn, your host, has just opened one of their new branches, which is a drive-through. So I'm taking you to your love spot and handing you back to the Chicken Inn team. So thank you, and please say something to all my fans and supporters who are watching. Just say a message, whatever you want to say to them.
I say, guys, don't stop believing in love. Anything can happen in life.
Very
but
good.
if you hold on to love, it's everything.
Madam?
I want to encourage those relationships out there. They should also engage with chicken.